right, guys, we got a good one today. So I was sitting at work the other day, scouring the good old marketplace on Facebook, and I come across something that I've wanted for quite a while now, and got a good deal on it. So we went ahead and we bought a hood stack for the Duramax. It would have been ideal to wait until a better day when it was warmer to put this on, but I'm pretty eager, and I got another hood so I wouldn't have to cut my cow hood in case I get tired of how obnoxiously loud it's going to be. So I guess today we'll make a little video of putting this on. We'll see how it goes. I don't really have a good place to do this, so I'm doing it outside my driveway with a little fire going. Alright, so first I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pop off these 10mm bolts to get this cover off the top of the turbo, this heat shield, and I'll get back after I get that done. Alright, I got all those bolts out. There's just 3 10mm bolts on the top, and once you get those out, this right here will actually pop right off. I'm trying to do this one-handed, it's a little bit difficult. Let's see, pull this up like this. Twist that out, maybe. Biggest reason probably for filming this video is I've wanted to hood stack mine for a while. Tried to find some videos of other people doing it, couldn't really find any. So I was like, you know what, I'll make one myself, help some other people out. All right, I believe it's gonna take both hands to get this out. I'll be back when I get it out. All right, we got it out. I'm not gonna lie, I'm currently thinking that's probably the hardest part of this whole install was gonna be getting that out. I had to bend it a little bit, and ended up pulling my AC line right here back. I bent it and kind of come out this way with it and fished it out. All right, now my next step is gonna be I'm gonna get this downpipe off. I'm gonna start with that one down there, loosen that clamp, get my the rest of my exhaust off, and then once I get that off, we will come up here, loosen this clamp, and see how big of a pain it's going to be to get these separated. I have heard some horror stories about how bad it can be, so we're going to find out. All right, guys, I got my 7/16 wrench. I'm pretty sure this is actually an 11mm, but 7/16. I found one of those before I found an 11, and it fits it all the same. This is the second time I've had this off. I had it off once before because I had to put a new starter in it. I was at work one day, and my bottom bolt fell out of my starter, and the top one just didn't have the power to hold it, and it broke off the ear of the starter right there. So I had to put a new starter on in a parking lot. So it's not the funnest thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this clamp the rest of the way off, and then we'll be back. All right, I'll be honest, the wrench idea is not gonna fly, so we're gonna upgrade to a ratchet because, quite honestly, it's gonna take forever to get this thing off with a wrench. So we're just gonna upgrade to a ratchet here. So we can zoom it off. Just like that. What do you know? So we got that out. Got our exhaust disconnected from our downpipe. So now we're gonna take our ratchet and our wrench, because I'll probably need the wrench to back it off enough for the ratchet to get on there. And we're gonna climb up in here, and we're gonna attempt to get this downpipe off. Also, I forgot to mention, we're gonna have to remove that heat shield there too, because if you look, it wraps around your downpipe or your up pipe on your passenger side. So we're gonna have to remove it too. There's two 10mm bolts on top, one right there, one right there, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe there may be one on the bottom. I'll let you guys know. I'm not 100% for sure. Honestly, I don't even know what I'm doing, but I feel like I am qualified enough to give you guys a how-to. So, all right, guys, I was right. There's another one. Let's see. If you go from the top, you gotta reach down behind it and feel it with your finger. It's down in there. So this is gonna be one of those you just gotta kind of feel for the bolt and put the ratchet on it, and then just kind of close your eyes and hold your tongue the right way and hope it doesn't slip off. That'll probably not go back in. If I was to ever take that off, if I ever put this stock downpipe back on, because I get tired of the hood stack, I'll probably not gonna put that bottom bolt back in. That's too much of a pain to get to, but there's my 2 cents on the subject. And would you look at that? Got her out. That kind of gives you an idea of where that bottom bolt is. But I no longer need this because my truck's not gonna have a downpipe on it anymore. So we can just take it and just throw it, get rid of that. So now we're gonna get back to taking this clamp off here and seeing how big of a pain this downpipe's gonna be. Well, on today's episode of what not to do, tried to hit that with a sledgehammer. That's kind of like sliding it down and tapping it. It doesn't take much for that to break. So I think my next line of attack is I'm just gonna try and take a sledgehammer and like lay it, or an axe, just lay it right here, so that way I can slide it down and hit right here on the body, and that should knock that out pretty easily. So we'll see what happens. All right, it is indeed being a pain. I got it separated that far, beating on it. My next plan, I got me a good old pry bar. I'm gonna try and get it in there. You know, just go in their sides and try and just like twist it, walk it around. See if I can't maybe work her loose a little more. Now, get it to pop the rest of the way out. Well, we have success. Ended up, after I was beating on it, I had to switch her up and had to beat on the bottom a little bit. Got me a pry bar and worked my way around it, beating on it, and got her to pop out. So she's all loose now. Only thing left is I'm gonna fish that out of there, get that out, and then we'll put the stack on. All right, guys. I'm sorry it got dark on me. I run into some things. I did get it on though. I gotta say, it is pretty rowdy. I am gonna have to probably get some LB7 up pipes to get rid of that bellow, because it is rubbing on that. The network current's pretty good. That's on, my coolant hoses are resting on there, but it's no big deal. This doesn't get hot. I mean, it gets warm, but not enough to potentially damage the hose. The hose is hotter than this is. Got my other hood put on. Pretty much what I did is, once I got it all put on, I just kind of lowered the hood down until I seen where it was gonna hit. And then I kind of made a mark, and then I just kind of sent it with the cutting. I got a couple clips of when I was driving it today that I'm gonna throw in there, so you guys can kind of get an idea. 10 out of 10 recommend. It is pretty rowdy. Go ahead and plug this up so I got some good heat in the morning, and I don't have to wait on my truck to warm up. But like I said, I was thinking about doing it for a while. I couldn't find any videos of anybody else actually walking through with putting it on. I found some of trucks that already have them, but that's no cool. I want to know how to do it myself. So hope this helped you guys out, and let's hood stack more Duramaxes, man. Only thing I need now is I'm gonna get me probably like a 7-inch chrome stack. to go over top of this with a slant. And then we'll be ready to rock and roll. I'm gonna insert some clips of me driving it at the end of this video, and I hope you guys like it.